Good morning, this is Trisha at Whispering Pines MicroFarm in Maine, and I am showing you a new litter of lionhead babies. There are 5, but I do believe one might be a peanut, so I expect 4 soon enough. Unfortunately, that is one of the issues with breeding lionheads. They do have some dwarf gene in their background, even though they themselves are not considered a dwarf rabbit. Dwarfs were used in their original creation. So the mother of this litter is a broken chestnut, and she is in my program because of the chestnut. I am working on that variety, and the sire is a roux from Couture. So I'm very excited to see what I get out of this little litter. The purpose of this video today, though, is because of the ongoing educational need to understand double mane versus single mane. Most breeders, serious breeders today, don't have single mane in their barns. The show breeders, they all have double manes. And at this point of the lionhead's history, we really don't need any single manes. We have enough great quality rabbits all across the country that it's easy to get a good quality double mane. And oh, this baby wants to nurse. I feel bad. I usually don't get them out this early. We are in the house under a lamp to keep them nice and warm, but as you can see, they want to nurse instinctively. So the lighter ones are going to be more difficult to tell, but these are all double mane babies. This one's trying to latch onto my finger. I feel so bad. But I do have a dark one here. I'm not sure what color it will be. I'm actually kind of hoping it turns out to be a chestnut, but it looks like it might be a black. But you can tell that these are all double mane, and the reason is because of these bald haunches and the V coming down the back. Now, if this was not a double mane and it was a single mane, it would be solid in color. It wouldn't have the bald spaces where the wool is going to come in. And in order to get a double mane lionhead, both parents, the dam and the sire, need to carry the double mane gene. If they don't, you can wind up with a mixed litter. You can wind up with single, double, and singles, and also no manes at all. So that is the purpose of this video. We'll see how these develop. They're super cute. I have another litter I'm going to bring in. It might be easier to tell on them. I think they're a little bit darker, so hopefully we'll be able to tell more with them. It'll be more apparent. But I just wanted to do this because, again, I get a lot of questions and I see a lot of erroneous information posted looking at grown rabbits and people saying, oh, it's a single mane or a double mane, and the only time you can tell that is now in the first week. These guys are about 3 days old. And once they start to fuzz out and the rest of their fur comes in, you will not be able to tell. And that is why pedigrees are so important, because on lionheads we do mark on the pedigree. It's an extra notation that is not on other pedigrees, is the double mane or the single mane or no mane, which is very rare to find nowadays. Like I said, pretty much all show breeders or serious breeders have double mane in their barns. So these little guys actually obviously are getting comfortable, and they're nice and warm under this lamp, but I'm gonna get them back into their nest box and get them back outside with their mama, and I'm gonna bring in the next litter for you to take a peek at, and we'll see. They're the same age, so that'll be helpful too. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the second litter of lionhead babies to determine double mane or single mane, and these are easier to see because they're dark. Their mother is a chinchilla, a black chinchilla, and their father is, or the sire is, an orange. So I'm working on my agouti variety here, as you can see with that breeding. So I'm very excited to see how these guys turn out. It's really good bloodline, so hopefully we'll get some very cute babies here. But as you can see, there's a definite V on the back of all these babies. You can see where the bald is And this is how you determine, again, double mane versus single mane. And this is the only time that you're able to determine this. So once they're grown, there is no way to know, unless you have a pedigree from a reputable breeder that you know, and they've marked on there that they are double maned. So I just wanted to clear that up, because there seems to be still a lot of question about that on a lot of pages, and people giving erroneous information. And I just want to make sure that the people who want to know, want to educate themselves, want to become more serious about the breed, which we definitely need more serious breeders who care about, the integrity of quality and are breeding to the standard, and not just for pets, would be great. Because even as a serious breeder, you have a litter. Not every single baby in that litter is going to be show quality. So there are going to be ones that can go for pet homes. So even breeding to the standard, there's still going to be plenty available for pets. These 4 are very healthy little babies. She's such a good mama. This is her second litter, and she's very good. Obviously, they want a nurse. That's instinctively. That's why they're popping around. They're looking for a mama so that they can nurse. So I'm going to get these back out, back to their mama, and I don't want them to get too warm inside the house either, because they are acclimated to the barn. And if you have any questions, just give me a message on Facebook at Whispering Pines MicroFarm, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And everyone have a safe winter, and I will be back with a new video soon, I'm sure. All right, bye-bye.